The flames rose higher than the statues. I watched the words of centuries turn to ash, and I swore that fire would not be the last historian. My name was Marcus Septimus, once a legionary of Rome. Now, the last scribe of a fallen empire. They told us glory would live forever. They lied. Only memory survives if someone dares to carry it. When the gates of Rome fell in 476, I was 25. I fought not for an emperor. He had already fled, but for the echo of something greater. The Goths stormed through the streets, their banners black with smoke. I remember the sound, not of swords, but of parchment tearing, libraries collapsing under flame. We were taught that Rome was eternal, that the Senate's voice reached the gods. But as I stood before the burning forum, I realized eternity ends in silence. I buried my armor beneath the ruins of the Palatine Hill. The war was over, but my new battle had just begun. I found scrolls half burned in the Temple of Peace. Words of Seneca, fragments of Cicero, pieces of Marcus Aurelius' thoughts, and in that smoke I swore an oath to no emperor, but to memory itself. Every empire burns, but what we remember, that is our rebellion against oblivion. I became a scribe among the ruins. My quill replaced the sword. My battlefield a cracked marble table beneath a broken roof. The world outside was changing. The Goths ruled. The roads of Rome crumbled. Latin mixed with strange tongues. But I wrote. In each stroke of ink, I felt I was rebuilding walls no stone could hold. Sometimes villagers came poor, frightened, but curious. They asked me, "Why write what's already lost?" I answered, "Because we are not." The philosophers once said that the soul is memory. I began to believe it. When we forget, we die twice. I recorded not victories, but virtues, not names of kings, but of farmers who shared bread, of soldiers who refused cruelty, of mothers who hid books beneath their beds. These were my new heroes. The empire had fallen, but humanity was learning to stand again quietly. Years passed. My beard turned white as the marble dust I breathed. Sometimes I asked myself, did it matter? Will anyone ever read my words? One winter night, a young monk arrived from the north. He carried no sword, only parchment. He had heard rumors of an old man guarding Rome's last pages. He bowed and said, "Teach me." That night I understood memory does not die. It travels, from scribe to monk, from page to voice, from ruin to future. Perhaps Rome is gone, but when you remember a word, a virtue, a lesson, you rebuild a piece of it inside you. And if you ever feel forgotten, remember this time devours all, but not what we choose to preserve. I you as Marcus Septimus, soldier, scribe, and witness. And now I leave you my weapon, ink against the darkness.